Hello students, how are you all? Hope you are fine with the grace of the Almighty God. So students, we have already started this explanation of the chapter. This is class 3 video and our topic of the chapter is hardware and software and chapter 1. So before starting the chapter, I will just do the revision, and for this revision, I would like to say that we were doing the components of the hardware and software, and the computer is made up of the mainly two things, that is hardware and software. If we speak about the hardware, then in the definition you can see in the book page number 2 that hardware, it is the part of the component of the computer system which can be seen and touched, for example keyboard, mouse, monitor, etc, whatever you can see. And previously I have uploaded the video and I gave in the group. If you did not watch that video, go and watch that video, then come and watch here, then only you can understand the explanation part. So if we speak about the software, it is the part of the computer system which cannot be touched. It helps in working of the computer, for example Windows, Paint, Word, Pad, then etc. Working of a computer, if we say that you have already learned that the computer follows the IPO, that is input process output cycle, to work. In the working of a computer, the following three components are involved, which are given in the page number 3. You can see a box which I can show you in here. You can see that input process and output cycle which is given there. These devices, if you speak about the input, then these devices are they used to provide data and the instruction to the computer. Processing device, if you see that these devices process the data and the instruction. Output device, if you see, this device show the result or the information after processing has been carried out. So we can see many examples of the IPO in our day-to-day life too. For example, when you bake a pizza in the microwave oven, it follows the IPO, that is input, process and output. If you see here, the pizza is given, is the ready, if it is given in the microwave and the pizza is ready, right? So from here also IPO cycle can be understood. So that is the input is pizza, so what is output? The pizza is baked, your pizza is ready, so it is ready to serve you, right? So this is the example of the IPO. And next we see that all these devices come under the hardware, as you can see and touch them. So if you see can you touch the mobile phone? Yes, I can please touch the mobile phone. Can you touch the image which is inside the mobile phone? Can you touch me inside the mobile phone? No, you cannot touch me. In the real you can touch me, but in the inside the mobile phone you cannot touch me. So from this we can understand that the hardware can be touched and the software cannot be touched. Yes. Then next we see the hardware. The hardware refers to all those parts of the component of the computer system that can be physically connected to it. So next you see the hardware is further classified into the following, that is input devices, output devices, processing device and storage devices. Next you see that input devices. So students, you may think that I am just reading out the explanation of in the detail. I have given it previously only. This is just for revision. I am means reading the chapter. This will help you to recall what I have taught, right? The input devices are to provide data and the instruction to the computer. Let us learn about some commonly used input devices, that is keyboard. If we speak, then a keyboard is the most important and input device, that is it has many keys on it for typing. It is used for enter data and give instruction to a computer. If we speak about mouse, then a mouse is another important input device to select and point out at objects on the monitor. So it is also helps in playing games and drawing pictures on a computer. So it is generally kept on the mouse pad for better performance. Touchpad, if we say, touchpad is generally available on the laptops. It works on the same way as the computer mouse does. It is used for pointing, selecting and clicking on the objects on the screen by using finger. Generally a touchpad has a 2 clicks button, together known as a clickpad. Then these buttons are similar to the left and the right button of a mouse. There is no external wires present in the touchpad. Like for example, the wires are there in the mouse, but in the touchpad the wires are not there. Just touch it and you can control the mouse monitor, right? That monitor's cursor you can control, right? Then joystick. If you speak about joystick, as I have already told you, joystick makes the computer game more fun. Okay, a joystick is used for playing games on the computer. It is used to make the pointer on the screen like a computer mouse does. Light pen, if you speak, then a light pen is used for selecting and pointing out objects on the computer screen. It is used for drawing. It works on the same ways as a computer mouse does. Scanner, if you speak, then a scanner is used for converting the paper document or the images into the digital file. These files can be displayed and stored on a computer. The two commonly used scanners are flatbed scanner and the barcode scanner. The pictures which are given here, you can see on this screen of your mobile phone or your computer or laptop. You can see where you are viewing this one. So you can see this is types of the scanner, which are photos or images are given here. So microphone, if you speak, that microphone or mic, okay, microphone records the sound whatever I am saying. It is recorded with the help of the microphone, right? So it is an audio files on the computer. It is also used as a means of communication using the computer. So a webcam, if you say webcam or web camera, so website camera or the webcam is the used for video calling, chatting with the people. Nowadays there is an inbuilt web camera in the laptops and the smartphones. Now you can see this with the help of the front camera I am recording, okay. So this is already in there in the phone. In each and every phone has their camera, and nowadays camera specification comes with a very great quality. Also you can say that external web cameras can also be attached to the computers. So next you see about the headphone and the speakers, if you see. So what is the work of the, now this is the main part of the explanation, okay. Till here page number, if you say page number 7 I have already explained, but from today explanation will cover page number 8 and 9. So if you say about headphone or speaker, if you say, you see on the screen and you can see speaker. What does a speaker does? Speaker takes the input from the computer and gives the output with the help of the speaker. Whatever the sound I am saying, okay, whatever the sound I am saying, you are listening with the help of speakers. So the speakers help us for listening the music, sound, and output the means whatever the function of the computer does. So you can say that the speaker give the output of the computer, okay. So software, if you say, now hardware and the software are incomplete without each other. They are the soul and the physical body, you can say. If one is there, another cannot work without each other. As for example, human's spirit and human's body, you cannot separate it. We are also the part of our spirit is inside us, okay. Our life is inside us. We cannot take out our life. So with life without body is like a dead body. Understood or not? Life without body is like a dead body. This way also only I can give you examples that software and the hardware, both two are living on each other. If one is there, then another is not there, okay. So if the hardware is there and the software if you do not give, then what will become? This will be a dead body. It will not work it properly. And if the software is there, so software cannot come only without hardware. So you must know that, okay. So a software is a set of programs or set of instructions on the computer or the command which is required for controlling the functioning of the hardware. So what is software? The answers you got, that is, in the short I will say you, like for example what called mobile phone. Maybe most of you are viewing on the mobile phone or laptop with this video. Then you can understand it very clearly that with the help of what you are viewing, that may be YouTube, okay. With the help of YouTube you are viewing this, because I will be uploading in YouTube. So YouTube is what? Is the application. It is a software application, right? Can you touch the YouTube? No, we cannot touch the YouTube. Understood? So this is what software. But can you touch the keypad? Can you touch the mouse? Yes. Can you touch the you can see screen of the computer or laptop, or can you touch the screen of the mobile phone? Yes, I can touch. So this is what? This is hardware. But inside the computer or inside the mobile phone, applications are there that I cannot touch. That is the software. So application software, if you say, so these softwares are made up to perform a specific task. For example, MS Paint and the Tux Paint software are used for drawing and painting. So MS Word and WordPad software are used for typing documents. So now if you say that there are various softwares are there, okay, like YouTube is also a software. Now camera is also a software. There are two types of software: systems application software and the application software and the system software, okay. So the application software, if you say, so application, there are various applications are there. For example, if we say, then YouTube is the application, okay. Mobile games are application. But what is the difference between application software and system software? Applications is just a branch of the system. Like for example, when you are doing on your computer, then you can see this symbol, right? Most of you are using Android. If you have Apple mobile phone, if you have iPhone with you, then you will see this one, this symbol you can see. This is called Android phone and this is called Apple phone. If you are viewing on the laptop, you can see the Windows, okay? Or if you have Apple laptop, then you can see this logo. So with the help of this, what I am trying to say is that this is a system application. For example, one more example if I give you, that the setting of the computer or the setting of the mobile phone, can you do any edit in that? Can you delete the sound or the general, suppose network, can you delete from the setting? No, we cannot delete it. Understood? We cannot delete it, right? Any setting which are in the setting, okay, anything which are in the setting, can we delete it? No, we cannot delete it. Only we can control over it, we cannot delete it, right? So for this reason, it is a application, right? System software application. With that setting only, whole the mobile phone or whole the computer operates. And in the same way, in the computer, personalization is there. What is personalization? The setting which we are doing in the mobile phone, in the computer, is called personalization. Okay, so for students, from this my explanation got over. I hope that you have understood the explanation of the chapter, and today I'll be giving you the what called fill in the blanks, true and false, tick the correct option. This I'll be giving you. For one more thing, that there will be online test, okay, which will be conducted in the live classes only. So for this, I'm encouraging all the students should conduct or should attend the live test which is there. For this, you need to come in the live test, okay? The live test for this will be taken on the next Saturday. The marks for this will be nearly 20 or 30 marks will be there. There will be online test which will be held through the classroom.live application. Install this application if you have not installed, and if you have any difficulty, contact the technicians of the school which is in the school, or you can contact me also. So students, prepare for the test. So for the test, what you need to prepare is that, see page number 9. Page number 9, you will get recall zone. Okay, all this you need to study properly. This will be like objective text. You need to study properly and you have to remember. If you have doubt or something, you have to call me and you can ask me out. Then fill in the blanks. I'll be giving these answers to you. You can see on the screen. Okay, fill in the blanks, each and answer I'll be giving you. You can take the screenshot and you can write also. Okay, so fill in the blanks answer I'll be giving you. So next you can get the fill in the blanks and this true and false, tick the correct option, answers. Then next, you see, next class I'll be giving you answers the following questions. Okay, answer where the following question answers I'll be giving you. This class I'll not be giving you. The next class you'll be getting the answer with the following question. Today I'll be giving you the big number A, B, C. I'll be giving you the big number D. I'll be giving in the next class. So till then, that take care. Thank you. Bye bye. And I hope that you will study properly. And I hope that everyone will be attending to the live classes. Thank you.